Welcome to the Deep Dive. We've got a snapshot here of the latest in video games as of April 24th, 2025. And yeah, we're here to kind of cut through the noise for you.
Sounds good. A lot happening, I bet.
Definitely. So our focus today, the freshest game releases, across different platforms and genres, plus the big news making waves and some current in-game events you probably won't want to miss.
All right, let's dive in then. Where do we start? New games.
Yeah, let's kick off with games. First one catching my eye is Clair Obscur, Expedition 33.
Okay, Clair Obscur. What's the deal with that one?
Well, it's out on PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC. And the interesting thing is the genre mix. It's a turn-based RPG, primarily.
Right, standard RPG stuff.
But it blends in real-time combat elements, too, which is, well, pretty unusual. Could make for some really dynamic fights,
Turn-based and real-time.
Oh,
Yeah, that's an interesting combination. Could appeal to different kinds of players, I suppose. What about the world?
Oh, the setting sounds fantastic. It's described as a dark fantasy Belle Epoque world.
Belle Epoque. So like late 19th century France, but dark fantasy.
Exactly. Think kind of beautiful, ornate, but with this really sinister, dangerous vibe. And the premise is you're trying to stop this godlike figure called the Paintress.
The Paintress.
Yeah, apparently her drawings can literally kill people. Pretty high stakes and a very unique kind of antagonist.
Wow, okay. That setting and the combat definitely sounds intriguing. What else is new?
Next up, something for fighting game fans, and this is a big one. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Fatal Fury. Now, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Tell me about it. It's the first new game in the series in like 26 years.
26 years? Seriously, that's huge.
It really is. It's hitting PS4, PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC. Launches with 17 characters.
Solid roster size to start.
Yeah, and here's the kicker, something that might broaden its appeal. It has a solo mode called Episodes of Southtown.
A solo mode in a Fatal Fury game. What's that like?
They're describing it as more of an RPG-style experience.
Yeah.
So presumably more story, maybe character progression. Could be a great way for people who aren't just into hardcore fighting games to get into the world.
Huh, that's smart. Bringing back a classic after so long, you need to hook both the old fans and, well, find new ones. An RPG-like solo mode. That could definitely help. It'll be interesting to see how they balance that with the core fighting.
Totally. And beyond those two, there's a few other interesting bits. Nano Apostle, a visual novel, is out on PlayStation and Xbox.
Okay.
For tactics fans, Phantom Brave, The Lost Hero, landed on PC, tactical RPG.
Gotcha.
And if you just want to chill, Sunseed Island. It's a cozy life sim, and that's out on Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Right, so a bit of everything then. Visual novel, tactics, cozy sim, good variety.
Yeah, definitely shows the range of stuff coming out right now. Okay, should we pivot to the bigger news?
Let's do it. What's shaking up the industry?
Well, first up, hardware news. Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders. They're live now in the U.S.
Oh, okay. The next-gen Nintendo is officially on the way. What's the damage, price-wise?
It's listed at $449.99, and there's also a bundle option.
A bundle with what?
Mario Kart World Bundle for $499.99. So $50 more for what's likely going to be a must-have game for many buyers anyway.
Right, that makes sense. Bundling Mario Kart is always a strong play for Nintendo. $450. That price point will be interesting to watch. Sets the stage for their next big hardware push.
Definitely. Another piece of news, this one's about accessibility. LG, the TV maker.
Yeah.
They're integrating Xbox Cloud Gaming directly into their smart TVs. It's a beta right now.
Oh, wow. So you can stream Xbox games straight to the TV, no console needed.
Exactly. Just need the TV, a controller, and a Game Pass Ultimate subscription, presumably.
Yeah.
It's potentially a huge step for making high-end gaming more accessible.
Yeah, no kidding. Taking the console out of the equation for potentially millions of smart TV owners, that really lowers the barrier to entry. Cloud gaming keeps getting more, well, integrated, could really shift how people play long term.
It feels like a significant step, for sure. And one more bit of news, this time for PlayStation fans. PS5 got a system update.
Oh, yeah. Anything major?
Couple of neat things. They're bringing back classic console themes. Remember those from older PlayStations?
Oh, nice. A bit of nostalgia, personalization. People like that stuff.
Totally. And they've also added something called a new audio focus feature. It's supposed to enhance the in-game sound, make it more immersive.
Better audio is always good, especially for immersion. So themes and audio tweaks, good quality of life updates for PS5 owners.
Exactly. Okay, so that covers the main news. Should we talk about what's happening inside the games? Any big events?
Yeah, absolutely. What's going on right now?
Well, for players of Throne and Liberty, listen up. The Loot Goblin Festival literally just started today. It runs until May 1st.
Loot goblins sounds profitable.
Hopefully. Apparently, hundreds of these loot goblins are going to appear every 3 hours in the game.
Every 3 hours. That's pretty frequent. Keeps people logging in.
Yeah, seems like it. And they drop valuable stuff like Solent, growth stones, other resources. So if you're playing Throne and Liberty, now seems like a really good time to jump in and get hunting.
Makes sense. These kinds of live events are crucial, right? They keep the game feeling alive, give players short-term goals, get the community buzzing. It's a proven formula.
Definitely. Okay, so quick recap then. We've seen some really interesting new games land Clair Obscur with its unique combat.
And that Belle Epoque setting, yeah.
Right. And the huge return of Fatal Fury after, like, forever.
26 years. Plus that interesting solo mode.
Plus a good mix of other genres. Then on the news side, Switch 2 pre-orders kicking off.
Big hardware move.
Xbox Cloud Gaming making its way directly onto LG TVs.
Increasing accessibility.
And some nice updates for PS5. Plus that Loot Goblin Festival and Throne and Liberty happening right now.
It really paints a picture of a busy, constantly evolving landscape. New hardware cycles starting, cloud gaming becoming more seamless, developers trying new things with genres, and live service games keeping players engaged.
Absolutely. It's a lot to keep track of. Which kind of leads to a final thought, maybe something for you listening to chew on.
Oh!
With cloud gaming becoming more and more integrated, like we just talked about with LG, and with a major new console like the Switch 2 just around the corner, how do you see this changing the way you play games? Or maybe how you think about buying games or hardware in the near future?
Yeah, that's a good question. The lines are definitely blurring between platforms and how we access games. Interesting times ahead.
For sure. Well, that's our deep dive for today. Thanks for joining us.